The 2K Sports Annual endorsed when you're playing in the same conference. The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Halliburton. Lets it fly. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Fournier finds Brunson. Robinson with it. Over Turner. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Again, Halliburton missing.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Ooh, stolen by 48. The 3, Barrett. The rebound by Turner. Indiana on offense. Outside Hield. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Fournier, the pass to Randall. And the layup is good.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Halliburton on the wing. Out to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Goes up on the wing. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. On the wing, Fournier. Now here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Double by Turner. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Randall. Pacers with a rebound.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Halliburton. Smith finds Halliburton. The 3. Fournier with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Robinson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Indiana leading. Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Knicks. Randall with the drive. And another shot. Gets another look. That shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Inside, Robinson with a steal. Randall against Turner. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Brunson against Halliburton. Out to Hield. Out left to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Drops in the three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Robinson. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
23 seconds left in the first. And that one's good for Brunson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art. Changing shots without making contact.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack the confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson misses.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Brunson with a double team. Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. Hield on the wing. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Barrett on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Outside for Randall. For three, Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Fires from the wing. Halliburton misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
4 on the clock. Hield passes to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3, Smith. Offensive board. Turner. Pass to Halliburton. This one for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off. What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Brunson on the drive. The three, Barrett. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Hield. Misses the slam off the fast break for New York. They've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Robinson finds Barrett. The kick out to Brunson.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Here's Halliburton. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the inside. Here's Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Hield.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
Brunson against Halliburton. Hield on the wing. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Second chance effort. And he gets the jumper to drop. Halliburton's got 5.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Outside Fournier. The kick out to Brunson. Left side Fournier. Shot from the low post is good. Fournier's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton misses. Outside Barrett. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The Pacers, 16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far. Stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York trailing. Here's Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
From deep, Rose. Mathurin with a rebound. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And we're about a minute and a half second half. Rose finds Toppin. Knocked loose. Back to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. Cowan falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
McConnell outside. Shakes him. Here's Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Batase. The Knicks pull it in. Now Rose. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Toppin outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McConnell with it. Here's Taylor. Clock at 6. Outside for McConnell. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. McConnell's got 5 now.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Pass to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From deep, Rose. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
What you love about Chris Duarte is the tenacity with which he approaches the 2-guard position.
Here's Taylor. Outside for McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Reddish covering. And it's Mathurin missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They asked for Duarte. Had a successful first year in the league, Doris.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. And consider the lofty expectations he was experiencing as a first-round pick. This guy came in, played great at the 2-guard position. He did a lot of things. Scored, facilitated, and rebounded.
Pass to Taylor. Back to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Launches it. And they recover it. Batadze. Here's Mathurin. Off target from 3-point range. For New York, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Back to Hartenstein. And he hits it to tie the game. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Right wing. Here's Taylor. Misses the 3. Knicks shooting just about 43% in the third. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
At the line, 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Top it inside. Working on Batase. From deep, Rose. The Pacers pull it in. Here's McConnell. Here's Batase. And that's not going to go. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Knicks out in front. They're up by 1. And 4th quarter basketball.
Your Knicks City Kings.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Batase in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Taylor. Nails it from 3. And the Pacers lead by 2. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's quickly out to Rose. McConnell with a steal. Here's Taylor. And the layup falls.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. The crossover. The shot is good. And the assist by Rose. Hartenstein's got 11 in the second half.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others. And this guy is so tough to deal with.
And the basket by Taylor.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Reddish. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Matherin. It's Dorte on the wing. Back to Bataze. They swipe it. Outside Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Reddish. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell outside. Here's Duarte. Six on the shot clock. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for New York. Some changes for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Left side Hield. Pass to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Outside for Randall. The three ball. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Outside Hield. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Basket counts. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
And they're putting together another quality possession of taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Here's Barrett. And he slams it in one-handed.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Halliburton outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Randall finds Robinson. Now Barrett. Rebounded by Hield.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
To the middle. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. He drops it from range. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Puts the move on. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pacers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here's Halliburton. 16 seconds left in the game. It's hauled in by Robinson. So Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.
say does that star-spangled
This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for them. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. Out to Morris. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Passes it to Hachimura. Clock at 4. Unloads from 13. Pass to Avdia. Now here is Morris. Brunson covering. Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Randall surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot down.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Randall. Here's Grimes, headed by Porzingis. Shot clock at 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside, Beal. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morris against Brunson. On the wing, Morris. He kicks it to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Sinks the three-pointer. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Morris against Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Morris passes to Beal. Kicks it to Avdia. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
1:27 left to play here in the first. How's that for an answer? Right there with the dunk.
And how about the roll reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Morris passes to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Back to Brunson. And the Knicks good for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside, Beal. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morris finds Beal. Off target with his three. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Morris against Robinson. Out to Barrett. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closer. Shot by Grimes. No good. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 1.
Your next City Kings. Here comes the Knicks City Kings.
And as we return, Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Hachimura and Porzingis the post pair for him. And it's Avdia into the three, the small forward. So it's the Knicks now. After the basket by Washington. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total.
Assist from
One.
Monte Morris.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Goes up on the high post. Wow, way off on that. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Here's Morris. After New York gets the three. Tries the spin move. Here's Avdia. Misses off the left eye.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Barrett dishes to Randall. This is it to Grimes. Back to Randall. Beal with the steal. Spins. Just his first attempt. And the jumper falls for him. Hachimura's got his first basket of the night.
I feel like Hachimura's shooting is improving right before our eyes.
Barrett kicks to Randall. Crosses over. Feeds it to Robinson. And again, New York turns it over. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Beal. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there were some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan. I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Porzingis inside. Randall on him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Robinson passes to Randall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Oh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and John Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Here's Grimes. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 6 and a bucket from Robinson.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Outside, Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really out of the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Washington.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Toppin, no one around him. Kept alive by New York. Faster quickly. Back to Reddish. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 2. Outside Rose. He kicks to Toppin. Now the pass to Reddish. Puts the move on, and another shot, and the layup is up and in. Reddish just got his first 2 points.
Nice, tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
Here's Wright, and the last shot before the buzzer is off, and that's it.
For the score, the Knicks 17, the Wizards 21.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Cameron Reddish is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Toppin finds Reddish. Back to Toppin. Pass to Reddish. Can't hit from in close.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Kispert, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Rose. Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Up and in on the layup. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A wide open look here for Wright. Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Reddish. On the wing quickly. Back to Reddish. On the wing quickly. Now here's Reddish. Martin defending. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Here's Hartenstein. Bucket is good. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Barton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dishes it to Kispert. Barton sets a screen for Kispert. Back to Barton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And he's good on the second. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Wizards leading by 4. Here's Wright, and it's blocked. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Passes to Hartenstein. The kick out to Rose. His three-pointers off the mark. The Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Barton outside, launches a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
Toppin dishes to Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The kick out to Barton. Down low. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Gafford. The kick out to Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Al Barton. Here's the drive. And it's denied. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Quickly. Washington with the rebound.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And they get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose, and it's right, sending it back. To the middle, it's stolen by Reddish. Inside. There it goes, it's in, and the Wizards lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket pretty quickly.
Yeah, giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Three-pointer, Barton, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
You like to see Reddish out there showing his pennant.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Playing at the wings, Vito and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. And it's Morris in at the point guard. Kept alive. The shake and the dunk by Porzingis.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Toppin after the basket by Washington. Goes, finds Reddish. The kick out to Rose. New York needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Hachimura the pass to Morris. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. A 3-ball. They get it again. Robinson. Pass to Grimes. Second chance shot. Beal with the steal. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Avdia back to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Washington lead.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either. And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Randall is doubled. Kicks it to Barrett. To Brunson. Looking to end the run. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
He gets that one. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. He gets hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Beal. Pass to Hachimura. Out to Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Outside Beal. The high post shot. He's off on that one. And New York the other way now. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Randall down low. He's covered by Beal. It's up a 3. Randall no good. Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Washington.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Now here is Hachimura. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Avdia kicks to Morris. The three-pointer no good.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers to have down low in the NBA.
Mitchell Robinson at the line, 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Now, here's Avdia. And so Washington takes the win. A solid win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Here's Allen. Thanks for that. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Avdia in at the 3. Now here's Beal. Back to Morris. Beal outside. Shot clock at 5. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Morris to the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. About a minute played here so far in the first. Smith outside. Out to Heel. From downtown. Hachimura with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Morris on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. Morris passes to Beal. The jumper is good at the free throw line. Beal's got 5.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Up top, Morris. Defended by Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Rebound, Washington.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Abdia can't get it to go.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Smith passes to Halliburton. For three. Hachimura with a rebound. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Washington. Smith outside. Ooh, poked away. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Then he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Beal against Hield. Hield with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Halliburton for three. And the three-pointer goes. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Beal launches from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Washington.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Kids team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court right now for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Abdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Morris in at the point. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Morris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beal finds Morris. Here's Abdia. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Goes up on the baseline. The Pacers pull it in. Turner Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
And the basket by Beal.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. And that one drops for him. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Nembhard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside, Turner. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Morris. There's the 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Turner. Out to Hield. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Beal outside. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Washington trailing. Porzingis with it. Halliburton picks him up. On the attack, Morris. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. He buries it from 3. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Morris passes to Porzingis. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Morris, left side. Now here's Porzingis. Misses in close. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nembhard. Out to the right wing. The 3, Smith. Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Hachimura in the post. And we're through the first half of play here in
Your Pistons, 19. The Wizards, 17.
through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got T.J. McConnell, also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Jackson in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Taylor. Takes a 3. No good there. And Washington the other way now. Here's Barton. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And that makes it a tie ball game. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Here's Kispert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They now take the lead, and the Wizards lead by 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Wright. Shoots over McConnell. Kuzma, right side. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Gafford. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Now here's Kuzma. Now Wright. Kuzma, left side. The kick out to Barton. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Indiana. Kuzma, the pass to Wright. They get it again. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Kuzma. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Kispert. Kuzma outside. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. McConnell against Wright. Now Gafford. They shoot again. And it's Wright missing. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. McConnell from outside. Here's Taylor. Pass to Jackson. For the lead over Gafford. Jackson can't get it to go. Washington's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Now here's Barton. He's guarded closely. Gafford to the wing, right side. Here's Kispert. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kispert's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Duarte. Drops one in from the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Gafford. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. McConnell with it. Now Wright defending. Pass to Matherin. Here's Taylor for the lead. It's Dorte on the wing. McConnell with it. 4-3. Kispert grabs a miss. Right against McConnell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. He got it off in time. Can't cash it in. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Avdia in at the three. The small forward. Halliburton outside. It's stolen away. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. Porzingis up top. A slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Halliburton against Morris. Beal right side. Hachimura against Smith. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside to tie it up. And that one's long.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Porzingis passes to Hachimura. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Heel to the ball. Beal picks him up. Lets it go. And the basket by Heel. And that ties it up.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Now here's Beal. Hachimura outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Lets it go from the wing, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Morris. Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Morris against Halliburton. Hachimura, pass to Morris. Halliburton outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Monte Morris.
I like seeing
Halliburton step to the line in these situations. I mean, I think it's part of his growth and development as a player and going to really help him in the long run.
Wright's checked in for Washington, and he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Well, the Wizards shooting 41% in this game. To halt the run. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Here's Nimhart. Halliburton on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. And Washington with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Wright pass to Hachimura. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Healed on the wing. Pulls up at the elbow. The Pacers again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Beal. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. That was an incredible...
Collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the two. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. He kicks to Heel. In the corner, Smith with it. Kept alive by Indiana. Passes it to Nemo. Outside for Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound. Randall passes to Brunson. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
And Halliburton with the second chance point.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Barrett. The pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Back to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the lane. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approach the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future, and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Brunson. To the inside. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stop.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Brunson against Halliburton. Barrett kicks to Brunson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Halliburton. Yes, and Smith with the assist that time. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Grimes. Back to Barrett. So the wing on the left. Grimes passes to Barrett. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brunson against Halliburton. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for New York. Brunson with the ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for Brunson. Inside. And so Indiana again turning it over. Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. 4-point game. Here's Halliburton. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And the shot goes in. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton passes to Turner. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Grimes. In the corner, Barrett with it. It's Robinson, top of the key. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers trail by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Brunson against Halliburton. Off on the layup. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Xellark. And So it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively,
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Kids team.
and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Out to Barrett. It's stolen by Hield. Here we go, all alone. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Buddy Hield, opportunistic in transition, an opportunity to show you I've got some speed.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. The putback. Rebound by Smith. Pacers trail by 6. On the wing, Hield. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Out to Smith for the 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. He's got 5.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Out to Barrett for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Knicks leading by 3.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Randall finds Robinson. And no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Halliburton with it. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Here's Grimes. Turner covering. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Halliburton against Barrett. Pass to Brunson. And here is Robinson. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Barrett penetrating. Randall finds Barrett. Into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 10 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker. Understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. Just 3 to shoot. And a wide open look for Halliburton. It's the 3-point bomb. Halliburton's got 7.
We know Tyrese Halliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
Runs in the pass to Grimes. Right side Robinson. Randall kicks to Brunson. Out to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Here he goes. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Grimes with the bucket.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Halliburton. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
There at the pass to Randall. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Barrett, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Halliburton, that's good.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton running the floor to get that break.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. And now let's catch up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Derrick Rose. Donovan is out there with Reddish. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
McConnell against Rose. Here's Mathurin. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Rose. Passes it to Quickly. That's tipped. McConnell scanning the floor. Taylor passes to Bitadze, and it's good for 2. Bitadze's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Left side Rose. Quickly finds Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
RJ passes to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Now McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Back at 2. Count it. Good.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots. Quickly
kicks to Toppin. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pacers on defense. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Duarte quickly covering. Taylor passes to Bitadze. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
McConnell against Rose. There's the pass to Quickly. Here's Rush. Here's Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Second free throw, no good.
Disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Here's McConnell. Here's Taylor. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Toppin passes to Hartenstein. And there it is for him. Hartenstein's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a smart pass by Obi Toppin. He does not let that opportunity pass him by.
There's McConnell. Pass to Duarte. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Bitadze. There's the 3. Toppin pulls it in.
Pacers foul. Terry Taylor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. McConnell with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hartenstein passes to Quickly. Kicks to Toppin. Back to Quickly. Lets the 3 fly. Toppin, good. Toppin's got 5.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Taylor. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
We will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Rose finds Quickly. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Halliburton for 3. That shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. New York ahead, up by 4. And we'll have the start of a... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Smith is out there at Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. It's taken away by Smith. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Nemo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Randall passes to Grimes. Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Brunson against Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Over Brunson, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton on the wing to tie it up. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Randall kicks to Barrett. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Halliburton chimes it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Healed against Barrett to the left side wing. Grimes passes to Barrett. New York moving it around. And the basket is good. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Halliburton against Brunson. Right at the free throw line.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Turner inside. Smith with a wide open look. Offensive rebound Pacers on the wing. Heel with the drive, and then Heel with the top.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Forward finds Randall. No good on the shot. Smith with some nice deep. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Indiana needs to get a shot. Nembhard drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Brunson. Rebound by Smith.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have. You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
On the pass to Barrett. The 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture. No hesitation. Wow.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-7 run. Brunson against Halliburton.
Bit of a rarity now, Greg. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Now Barrett. Robinson in the post. Tries again. Phabian pulls it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They get it back. Here's Hachimura. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Grimes. Screen by Robinson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hachimura outside. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
Good on the second one.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good help. And when he is that, he's a force.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Beal banked it in off the glass. Beal's got 5 points. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, B.A. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Now here's Porzingis. And stolen by Barrett. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris.
Blocking foul called on Bradley Beal. First personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. To stop the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Now here's Beal. Tightly guarded. Pass to Phabian. Hey, puts up a 3. It's tipped. Right side Barrett. Robinson with it. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Beal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside. Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. The defenses still haven't figured this guy out. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
New York trailing. Barrett passes to Robinson. Goes back up. That one no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Beal outside. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Morris passes to Beal. 5 to shoot. Beal with a screen on Randall. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Barrett. Robinson on the wing. Back to Barrett. Porzingis grabs the board. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Morris for 3. Back to Avdia. Pass to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Brunson passes to Randall. Here's Grimes. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out front, up 6. And we'll get things started. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. Outside for Randall. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Porzingis. Morris against Brunson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Timeout called, the Knicks. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Robinson with a steal. And Brunson, here we go. It's rebounded by Morris. The Wizards with a lead. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Brunson passes to Randall. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Out to Hachimura. All alone. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
A good heads up for Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Barrett passes to Brunson. Here's Avdia. Check by Randall. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Avdia. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And he's going for the lob. Robinson against Morris. Beal against Barrett. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. Back to Beal. Fires for three. Porzingis passes to Hachimura. No good with the triple. The Knicks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. Got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma. That's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Pass to Grimes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Avdia from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now with an 11-point Wizard lead.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barrett. It's deflected. Morris outside. Throws it up high.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play. Right now playing with tons of intensity.
Looking to end the run. No good on the buzzer beater. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
23.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Toppin in at the power forward position. Right with the ball. Now Quickly defending. Pass to Kispert. He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. It's Quickly with a drive. It's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Right against Rose. Kuzma outside. Right with a screen on Toppin. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. Right outside. Kept alive by Washington. Pass to Barton. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Back to Barton. To the inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Rose can't connect. And for Washington, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Crosses over. Second chance effort. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Kispert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 13. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Rose. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Kispert. Pass to Gafford. Let's go with a 3. And they get it back. Right outside. Clock at 6. On the wing, Barton. And here's Gafford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
On the wing quickly.
The third quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Rose. Right with the board. The Wizards have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And there's the lob. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Hartenstein in the post. He's guarded by Gafford. Hartenstein, no good.
Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul. First team foul.
Barton, no good on the free throw.
Will Barton has just been a steady force. He's got a lot of experience. He has those nights where he gets it going offensively. He's willing to do whatever, but he does make positive contribution.
Pass to Kispert. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter here. And another miss by Washington. Quickly with the ball. Barton covering. Here's Reddish. Here's Hartenstein. Missed inside. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Barton. Here's Kispert, guarded by Quickly. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's got his second basket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Top it inside. Kuzma on it. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Grimes, he's checked in for Quickly. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. Kuzma outside. Pass to Kispert. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1 second left. Can't hit that one. And so it's Washington going into the break up 12. They're communicating. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop it.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. Hartenstein in the post. Hachimura covering. Hartenstein, no good. Beal outside. Inside. Quickly with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Reddish. And he jams it home with authority.
And Reddish out there running on the break. That's the best way to reward a teammate for that kind of defensive pressure.
Morris passes to Hachimura. Back to Morris. It's blocked. Reddish with it. Out to Rose. Toppin outside. Pass to Quickly. Back to Toppin. Now Quickly. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Beal. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Brunson finds Randall. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Morris outside. Here's Avdia. Out to Beal from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
For New York, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pulls it. They grab their own miss. Robinson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Beal goes in. Pass to Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Out to the wing. Randall outside. Pass to Brunson. Got a piece of it. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Pass to Avdia. Morris outside. Porzingis with it. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight, recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. Beal with a screen on Barrett. It's Avdia on the wing, guarded by Barrett. He gets it in there.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Out to Beal. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the...
It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers part in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yep, it counts.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Here's Morris. Driving inside. He kicks it to Avdia. Down low. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now, here is Halliburton. Out to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Indiana moving the ball over. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Halliburton missing. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And Beal kicks to Morris. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For 3, Smith. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep field. Beal with it. Halliburton picks him up. No problem knocking that one down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here is Hachimura. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. And the wide open shot from Morris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton kicks to Hield. And there's the pass to Nembhard. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the rejection by Smith. By Hield, nobody around. No good on the 3. Wizards leading by 4. On pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 5. On deep. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton passes to Turner. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic big guy. Great length. He's more than capable of finishing inside.
Beal with a screen for Morris. Pass to Beal. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Halliburton outside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Over to the wing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Washington out in front, up by 4. for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Indiana, Smith is out there with Heel. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Morris looking over the floor. Morris with a screen on Heel. Beal gets a wide open look. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Heel. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Healed against Beal. Out to Morris. Knocked away. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Nembhard. From outside the arc. And the Pacers another 3. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And finished off by Althea.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Healed the pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Morris. To the paint. And now Althea pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Back to Morris. He dishes it to Althea. Back to Morris. At the elbow, it's Althea. There's Beal with the 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Here's Halliburton. Smith against Hachimura. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
I mean, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton drives in, and Halliburton slams it in.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Beal deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Wizards making a switch here. Lights checked in. Here's Nembhard. Washington with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the wide open shot from Althea. The Wizards with another miss. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And a deep 3 from Heel. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Beal dishes to Phabian. Back to Beal. And that one is clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Wright. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Here's Nembhard. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And a close game so far through the first. Okay, David, much appreciated.
20. The Pacers. 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kispert is out there with Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Duarte passes to Taylor. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Kuzma. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And here are the Pacers now. There's the lob to Jackson. Spiked it away. Kuzma inside.
Whoa. A solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Off target from three-point range. The Wizards shooting in this game 45%. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. O'Connell passes to Taylor. And stolen by Wright. And it's Kispert in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Kispert's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Here's Mathurin. Wright, left side. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. O'Connell passes Duarte. On the wing, Jackson. Covered by Gafford. Taylor kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McConnell. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards leading by 8. Martin surveying the floor. Right, the pass to Kispert. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The pass to Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. The kick out to Wright. Kuzma outside. Washington gets it back in a new 14. And Gafford throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Mathurin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Martin passes to Gafford. And stolen by Wright. To the inside. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got his second bucket tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
RJ passes to Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McConnell driving the lane, and the shot is good.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Washington.
Pass to Kispert. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Duarte. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Here's Taylor. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Wright sets a screen for Kuzma. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Smith with a wide open look. Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
4 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Smith dishes to Turner. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Turner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Now, here is Morris. Kicks to Avdia. Morris with a screen on Hield. Avdia, the pass to Morris. Now, here's Avdia. Defense is right there.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Wizards. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Halliburton slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Wizards ball.
Outside, Beal. 5 on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is good.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Halliburton. From past the arc. Rebound, Washington. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right, the pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Halliburton outside. He kicks it to Smith. Fires from deep. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. From the arc. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Halliburton.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
It's Beal on the wing. Passes to Porzingis. Looking for Beal, he gets it there. To Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Nembhard. The pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Oh, good with the triple. Right with it. Pass to Avdia. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots it. Avdia can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And it's Halliburton missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. Takes the 3. That shot misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Nembhard. From deep 3-point range, can't get it to fall. And so it's the Wizards with the win. All right, David, great.